Greetings, Dr. Joseph Martin. Babaji. Mantras, chants, meditations, and messages. Well, you've probably just listened to the previous video on Vedanta, Babaji, Sanatana Dharma, and this is a follow-up, but basically this whole video, YouTube, is going to be about the book that Babaji and I co-wrote between the years about 1996 and 2001, and then we published this second edition in 2007. So this is the book here, and I just want to read to you from the back of the book. Babaji Nagaraj is the infinite universal creator and well known worldwide as an incarnation of Shiva. In this original document of Babaji's gift of mantras, chants, meditations, and messages to all people of this world at a time of great transformational crises, the emanations of his great love will provide light, healing, courage, strength, decision, and positive soulful action. In the same spiritual reality as Jesus Christ and Paramahansa Yogananda, Babaji's words of blessed relief and emancipation to the heart and soul will encourage, unify, and support you on your spiritual and psychological path as you embody his vibrational truth. What greater purpose and meaningful path can you imagine for yourself than complete conscious awareness of your being's oneness with Source, Light, and Love? Open the doors of your heart and absorb the goodness, purity, and compassion of the one high love you are. Through this offering, may you exhibit and unite with truth, which is an acronym which stands for Total Receptivity, Unifying and Uniting the Heart. It's Babaji's wish that countless billions of creatures living here on planet Earth at this time and in the future be blessed with full conscious health, love, light, and unity. The light, the light, the light is everything is one of Babaji's favorite messages to us all, and so we may infinitely evermore be this light and experiencing being this life and light and love at all times. Now, as some of you are gathering through the various videos that I've done, I'm a universalist, and so I am totally in touch with and supporting myself on my personal path of unifying my consciousness more and more every single day with the Christ, with the Krishna, with the universal source, for we all are one. And all the paths that have been leading us historically up different patterns up to the top of the mountain now need to become just one path. And that's the truth, that we are all love, and we are one soul, one heart, one mind, one drum, one universal energy field of pure light and pure love. And to this end, that is why I'm sharing this video with you. Here is a photo of Babaji from the book, and more in the end of his life that I'd like to share with you. Here he was in northern India in his ashram just north of Rishikesh. This is around 1983, 1984, before he transitioned into the spirit world, from where he now lives and blesses and loves us all. Now, I also want to read another little bit here of his introduction and his benediction, if you like, for you. And let me just share that with you now. It's his dedication for you, the reader. And by the way, all of this is available free on our website at www.sourceco-creations.com. And that's www.sourceco-creations.com. There's a free PDF of this very book, and there's also a free MP3 file of the music, the mathematical music that go with the chants and the mantras that are there for you in 2 different languages, including English and early Sanskrit. So you may want to avail yourselves of finding these free PDFs and MP3 files there. Babaji's dedication for the reader. This book of sacred mantras, meditations, and messages is dedicated to all those who at this time of the Dwapara Yuga cycle, having just finished the Kali Yuga dark ages, are liberating their hearts and minds, words and healing and deeds towards regenerating the most ancient of all theories and techniques regarding universal, human, and earthly healing. It is dedicated also to those who are integrating this knowledge and these techniques with advanced futuristic science concerning human nature, the four bodies, universal spirit, the sacred heart, and the unity of all beings within the divine compassionate love of all that is. At this time, may the countless billions of creatures living here on planet Earth be blessed with full conscious health, love, and unity within their spirits, minds, souls, hearts, and physical bodies. Soham, Namaste, and so it is, infinitely evermore shall be. And again here from the introduction to the book, and I'll read this to you here. With deep and fervent prayers for all the souls of the earth at this very crucial time, who are pivoting between the light and the darkness within and the light and the darkness without, teetering this way and that. I, Babaji, send forth my legions of light to all souls on planet Earth, especially the humans, so that they may awaken out of their ignorance and find the Krishna Christ consciousness. Abandon your ignorance and fears, and overcome jealousy, hatred, and envy. Appeal to your own higher nature, and open the doors of your sacred heart, which have been closed for so many millions of years. Enlighten your minds with clean, good, high, pure thoughts, and stretch your imaginations towards the one light of the universe, so that they may absorb the goodness, purify, and increase the heart love that you experience in your one high love over soul. I also, Babaji, have tears in my eyes and heart as I look down from the celestial place upon all my sisters and brothers on the earth, from whom I have so recently departed in the physical, and that was 1984. My sadness is great for those among my followers, as well as those who call themselves Christian, for there is great inner deceit and untruthfulness, and a need to willingly open up to all that is not of the light inside. And of course, the great saying from Jesus, the first Christ, and the Book of Thomas, which we now know is a very popular book worldwide. When you bring forth what is hidden within you and bring it to the light, it will give you eternal, immortal life. When you do not bring forth what is hidden within you, it will kill you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And just to conclude here from Babaji in this part of the introduction at least, I richly bless you, Babaji says, for your chosen path, integrity and sense of releasing all earthly attachments for the sake of this supreme path to freedom and superconscious realization. There will always be light, blessings, much humor and laughter, along with all the generous gifts that shall come your way, gifts of spirit, matter, and also pure celestial love. Walk in peace, rest in meditation, always in meditation. While the physical body sleeps, hurry home with your soul to the Sananda Oversoul, and spend each and every night from here on in till the end of this life with us in the great source. All the spiritual masters in the central universal source of the metagalactic central sun are with you, they love you, they bless you, they support you, they protect you, and they will bring you all good things in due time, in perfect time. Always remember and trust that all things that you need will be there as you humble yourself, appeal to the love and the support of these great beings, and open to trust, this trust path that we're all on the planet here today, individually and collectively. Trust that all good things will come to you in due time. Just be willing to surrender and open and allow things to come to you as you are grateful and humble and very much feeling the blessedness of all that is. Now, some people have asked me where these deep meditations come from, and of course the messages. And I must say that, because I've surrendered myself to the Christ, to Jesus, and of course to Babaji, because they are one in fact, that, I feel so blessed to be able to consciously co-create all these messages when I was giving the Academy of World Psychology and Creative Arts back in the 1990s in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So these are consciously co-created with Babaji in just the same manner that Paramahansa Yogananda and his gurus, meaning Sri Yukteswar, Lahiri Mahashaya, and of course Babaji is the root guru for all of these three, and all the great writings of Paramahansa Yogananda, of which I would include, if you haven't read any of his, Whispers of Eternity and the Essential Autobiography of a Yogi, and most advanced book that I have ever read, The Second Coming of the Christ Consciousness, a large 2-volume book, which was the last book that Yogananda wrote in the early 1950s. Now, some of the topics here that we have beyond the mantras and the chants, which are on the MP3 file that you can sing along and meditate with, and there are some meditations that go along with that. These are messages that I wrote daily for my training program where people were training in spiritual psychological counseling techniques of the spiritual science of humanity. And these are just some of the topics that are in this book. And I must say, through the grace of Babaji, the actual words, the energy, the vibration of the words themselves, and the comments of blessing and bliss and awareness and awakening and support are just so overwhelmingly beautiful and energizing and healing as you read them. I'm just so very grateful to be a simple kind of vessel to just bring this through in a very humble, awesome human way. So we have Babaji's messages on human seeding and earth evolution, how humans came to the earth, an overview of humanity and what we're doing here on the earth over millions of years, the 4 bodies and the many chakras of the body, the value of Kundalini Kriya Yoga and its value for human nature and advancement and evolution, how to follow your soul's life path, how to bring heaven on earth, how to feel the Divine Father, Mother's heart light and heart love, how to listen to the blessings of the Creator, which would be Babaji. He's an incarnation of the Creator himself, Creator of all the universes. About the essence of love. What is true love? Well, yourself is a divine spark of the one great light of the universe. The meaning of life, how to work on yourself, the reality of the higher supersensible worlds like the 4th and 5th and higher dimensions, grace and joy, the beauty of healing relationships that you're involved in, past or present relationships and how to heal them. Freedom, reality, and immortality is one of my favorites. How to be one with the mother, for as Guru Nanak and many others have said, it's the feminine in ourselves as men and women that we really need to embody. And we do this best by embodying and becoming one with the great mother of the universe and the great mother, our planet Earth. We need to know how to do this now, don't we? The need for rest, reflection, and self-realization. Who is your twin spark and how many twin sparks do you have and how to experience a loving unity with them? That's a very interesting and important one for all of us, isn't it? Trusting your soul to set you free from your fears and doubts and your mind and your ego prisons. The essence and power of God's healing. Self-realization through silent meditation. How to complete all of your inner personal work in this life. That means psychologically, emotionally, and certainly spiritually. The joys of childlike innocence, the joy of living, how to find inner peace that gives you life and vitality. Perfect your love for one other person and you will perfect the love in yourself. Heaven is in your thoughts. And high motivations for your life, how to set goals for your life that are high motivations. The true meaning of life and death, so-called life and death, of course you cannot die, and I have a number of videos on that. We are neither born nor die. We are immortal, eternal souls. We just come and go from a physical overcoat, this body. This is essential for knowing the joy of life and the truth of immortality and freedom. The essence and necessity of emotional healing, very key for the karma of yourself individually now and the collective karma. The emotional healing we need to get over revenge and judgment and evil and hatred and killing in order to reunify ourselves and create a possible peaceful future for all our relations for our 77 or 777 generations to come. And lastly, the last meditation and message, receive blessings from the Father when your heart is open and united with the Source. So this then is the Babaji book that is available, as I say, Mantras, Chants, Meditations, and Messages. And these are personal mantras, healing mantras that are on the covers of the book and inside the book that I've done over the decades. And I would highly recommend that you avail yourselves of the free download of the PDF, the book itself, the full book, and the MP3 file that goes with the music and the chants and the mantras themselves. And those mantras are written in the book so you can follow along as well. Well, may Babaji bless you in your lives and your life to come in this life and beyond, as he has richly blessed my life. Everything that I have and am, I owe to Babaji, and so I humbly say this to you. All love and light will come to you, and all knowledge, wisdom, and full liberation, full superconscious truth and knowledge and wisdom, but mostly the great love of the joy of being alive forever and ever and ever will come to you as you manifest your unifying consciousness with the creator of all that is, Babaji Nagaraj. Om Namah Shivaya, Namaste.